All right, I am your original champ from the Fast Ones University of Dynasty Building, and here's your stardom situm for Week 5. All right, quarterbacks to definitely plug in. Big Ben at Jacksonville. Phil Rivers versus New York Jets, and if you hadn't seen the Rivers last week, he totally lit it up with Eddie Royal, who we'll get to in just a second. Russell Wilson at Washington. Okay, Drew Brees at home against Tampa Bay. Okay, you play Drew Brees at home. He's got a great matchup here. Also, Jay Cutler at Carolina. All these guys, favorable matchups. If any of them are on your bench, deciding whether to start, you definitely want to lean towards these guys. Now, running backs. Rashad Jennings, home against Atlanta. Atlanta's terrible against the run. Le'Veon Bell at Jacksonville. That should be a big game for him. Even LeGarrette Blount, he's going to get 25, 35, 40 yards and a touchdown. Okay, LeGarrette Blount's definitely somebody to plug in on a bye week. All right, Asiata is really hot right now. He's at Green Bay. But if Minnesota does score, and that's tonight, then he's obviously going to get a touchdown. So, you got to keep him in there. You don't have a choice. Giovanni Bernard back. Okay, I haven't talked about him in a while, but in New England tonight. Not tonight, this weekend, but you start him. Doug Martin had a good game last week. His first game back in a long time. At New Orleans tonight. Go with not tonight, Sunday. Go with Doug Martin. Don't be afraid to plug him in. And you have to keep Matt Forte in. He's a must-play no matter what at Carolina. Okay, wide receivers. If you got Brandon Cooks on your bench, he is available 65% of fantasy leagues home against Tampa Bay this weekend. You want to play Brandon Cooks. All right, he's got the most points on the state's receiving core, and the Bucks can't cover. So Antonio Brown's a must-start every week regardless. This week he's got Jacksonville, and you're looking at a 2-touchdown day. Keenan Allen, Eddie Royal both had fantastic days last week. They both have favorable matchups again. All right, you got these guys. You got Rivers, you got Allen, you got Royal. You're going to do some damage. All right, here's one guy I probably won't talk about for the rest of the year. Brian Quick, okay, St. Louis and Philly. You probably got to figure if St. Louis scores, he gets the touchdown. And Philly is so bad at covering anything. Okay, so if you got Quick and you got a couple buys, plug in Quick. All right, you gotta like Indy. Baltimore doesn't do a good job covering receivers. They're stacked against the quarterback. Their line's pretty good, but Luck is the kind of guy that's going to eat that up. All right, so if you got Wayne, Hilton, or Nix, plug them all in. Plug any of them in. All right, they're going to score. Kelvin Benjamin is a must start. You can't sit him anymore. All right, Dwayne Bowe, he's probably on waiver wire. Okay, not too many people have him, but if you do have him, this might be the week versus San Fran where you actually plug him in. All right, Doug Baldwin hasn't scored a touchdown yet, but his receiving yards and his catches have progressively gone up since week 1. And this week versus Washington, that's the touchdown week. This is the one where he's going to get 55, 60 yards in his touchdown. All right, so don't be afraid to plug in Baldwin this week, this Sunday. All right, that's your stardom, week 5 from the Fast Ones University Dynasty Building. I am your original champ. All right, subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. Thank you.